Camera one, camera two. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready over here? Hey, boys and girls, let's go. Today is Win This Day Wednesday, and man, do we have a episode for you guys. You guys know we're unpacking the chapter 11 from the Zig Ziglar Born to Win book. Consequently, happens to be my favorite book in this whole Fun Life community. It's all powered by that guy right there, legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, the author of the foundational program Choose to Win here in the Fun Life community. And today we're going to continue the theme of the power of next. Seriously, what's next for you guys? And today we're going to be talking about why hope and not worry. And that is what wins the day every day, not just on Win This Day Wednesday, but every single day. I mean, seriously, guys, have you ever feel like worry is working overtime in your mind? I mean, like it's just constantly over and over. You're worrying about this, worrying about that, worrying about tomorrow, worrying about. Guys, let me give you guys a little hope hack. I'll put it up in the comment section. But just a little hope hack that's going to help you focus and get to that next step. Focus, seriously. What's next? What's next might be the greatest comeback chapter of your life. Good morning, Amy. Welcome to the Childlike Faith podcast here in the Fun Life community. This is the Christian Entrepreneurs podcast for you guys that want to grow and scale your business to be able to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. So appreciate you boys and girls being on here, but we're seriously, when you start to focus on the power of next, it's so incredible what's happening. Today, we happen to find ourselves in Kentucky, Florence, Kentucky. Yesterday, we got to go visit the Ark encounter, and it's amazing. It was interesting to see this massive, gigantic, enormous thing that they built over here, and just got me to really reflect on what exactly happened. How long did it really take Noah to put this ark together? It hadn't even rained? Are you sure you heard from God? You ever been there? I'm telling you, when you see it in person, you can't. It's hard to. Yeah, God had to have closed the door. There's so many things, the inside, the exhibits, the whole. Just the planning in this modern day and time to build that thing and to put everything together was incredible. Can you imagine back in the day when all of this was happening, all of this was going on? Some of the trees that were used for this hadn't even been planted yet. And again, Mr. Ziglar said you were born to win. To be the winner you were born to be, you first have to plan to win, prepare to win, and then can you expect to win. So yeah, that took a lot of planning. And today, guys, we're going to show you how to do the exact same thing by not just planning, but focusing on what's next. And so the mindset is this. Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. He said that worry is the misuse of the imagination. Albert Einstein, one of my favorite philosophers, said that imagination is everything. It's the preview of life's coming attraction. Absolutely, Amy. Yeah, when we sat there, we just sat there in total awe of how massive this thing is. You know what was more impressive than the ark? The buffet right behind it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The ark was impressive. I even tried to get access to those levels that you don't have access to. I was close. I almost talked them into letting me go and view the storage compartment on the very top floor. I almost got in. You had to have heard that conversation. All right, back to the show. I got sidetracked there. So Zig said to quit worrying years ago. Zig actually stopped worrying years ago. Not because bad things stopped happening, but because he realized that worry changes nothing. Absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, he said, instead, choose to fill the tank with hope. One of my clients, almost every single one of my clients, this is a big issue for them. And so we've designated Wednesday mornings from 7 o'clock to 7:05. That's all the time you get to put every worry that you have for the week in this 5-minute section. Everything that you're going to worry about all week from 7 o'clock to 7:05 a.m. That is your 5 minutes of worry for the entire week. That's it. No more. That's all you get. In the book, Ziglar talked about Michael Jordan, missed over 9,000 shots, lost over almost 300 games, and failed 26 times to make the game-winning shot. That is why he succeeded. I've told you guys before that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is success's closest and nearest ally. Again, when used properly, this is going to be awesome. And so it was in the past. He couldn't do anything more about that anymore. It was gone. It was his next NEXT that made him unstoppable, guys. So let's kick worry to the curb today. Let's forget about it. It just doesn't exist. Again, 7 o'clock to 7:05. That's all you get to worry. And this is going to come to you. I'm giving that to you today as a bonus for free. You don't have to pay anything for it. That's my gift to you. Because seriously, when you believe what's next is better, you stop playing defense and you start creating the destiny that you need, because too many people are held back in the quote unquote failures. And Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. Failure is an event, not a person. Yesterday really did end last night. The motivation behind this segment today is simply this. Dee Galindo, right, Mr. Ziglar's granddaughter, brought this up in the chapter 11, the power of next. Every failure is a setup, you ready, for a comeback. And I like to use for a comeback of epic proportions. Every missed shot in practice, for that buzzer, right? It was that prepared Michael Jordan to be able to make the next one. And you can't mind read, right? We were talking about this yesterday. You can't mind read what others think. Matter of fact, what others think is none of your business. Stop worrying about it. You can't. The only thing you can own is your actions. What's happening right here in between these 6 inches of your mind. And so that's where you got to focus on. That's what you got to prepare on. You focus on your attitude, right? That attitude of gratitude. We're going to be talking about this tomorrow on Thriving Thankful Thursday, but it's the attitude of gratitude that's the healthiest of all human emotions, because it's the one that everything else is based upon. And all of a sudden, you're able to tie into your belief system. You're able to believe for the miraculous. And so what's going to happen today? What's going to happen today when you set worry aside and you start to focus on the hope, right? Hope of glory. You start to put all this stuff together. All of a sudden, what you're going to realize is that there's an opportunity waiting for you. There's an opportunity waiting for you guys to be able to achieve what it is that you're looking for, to believe for the impossible, to believe for the miraculous. And all of a sudden, when everything starts to come together, people call it luck. No, baby. No. Nay. Guys, this is exactly what you've been preparing for. And so Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. He used to open up a bunch of his speeches with saying, hey, for those of you, raise your hand if you believe that there is something that you can do right now to make your personal life, business life infinitely worse. Yeah, worse. Yeah, absolutely. We all can do something to make it worse. But how many people can do something in their personal life, their business life, their family life to make their life infinitely better? Yeah, you get that? And so all of a sudden now, what you've just said is that you can do something right now that can make your life better or worse, and the choice is yours. Guys, that's where hope is born. Is you now have the opportunity to make your life better by your next move. Not your last move. That might not have been your best move, but your next move. That's why I love the game of chess. And so the methodology behind this whole episode that we've been talking about today about that hoping in the next thing is, number one, we call this the 3-win strategy game plan. And the number one thing is write down one worry. Just one. Not all of them. They'll be there all day. Just one worry. And then ask yourself, is this something I can control? Or is it something that needs to be released? Control or release? Write it down. What are you worried about? Control? Or can you control it? Nope. If you can't, release it. Let it go. I think Sister Elsa had it perfect. Had it just right. Let it go, baby. All right. Number 2, speak this worry out loud. Speak it. Speak it out loud. Name it, right? In the Faith Your Fear Friday, you talk about you got to name it to tame it. And then I want you to say this to yourself. Say it out loud, right? I am prepared. Go ahead, say it. I am prepared. I am called. And what's next is even better than what has been. Guys, what's next is even better. That you're prepared. You are called. You already listen. Listen. You don't need another episode from me. You don't need another episode from anybody else. You don't need another podcast. You don't need another video. You don't even need another book. I'm telling you, if we would just simply act on only 10% of what we already know to be true, right? All you got to do is just take the next step. You'd be amazed how, guys, we every time we often overestimate what we can do over a short period of time, but we grossly underestimate what we can do over an extended period of time. I'm telling you, 90 days might be a little tough one, but, or it would. But if you go ahead and start right now, a year from now, you'll look back and see just how far you have come, guys. And ask yourself this one opportunity, right? Ask yourself right now, who is one person today that I can encourage, that I can give hope? Who is one person that I can support this week? How can I bless others? How can I open doors for other people to bounce back? How can I help them with their comeback story? I promise you, if you help somebody else out, you're going to get helped out. And so all of a sudden, what's going to happen is that you're going to be, Mr. Ziglar said it perfectly. You, watching right now live or on the replay, can have everything in life you want if you'll help enough other people get what it is that they want. Buenos dias, Chema. Thank you for being on here. Saludos con café. I'm not a coffee drinker, but saludos. Hey, thanks for being on the show. Seriously, guys. What is next? You want Bible for this? I got you. I got your back. Listen, Philippians 4 and 6, verses 6 and 7 says this: do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, right? Every situation, by prayer and petition, supplication, with thanksgiving, let your request be made known unto God. Hey, look, bring it before God. Hey, God, this is what I need. When you pray, you trade worry for peace. When you pray, you give thanks. Your heart makes room for what's next. And I'm telling you guys, your next is better than what has been. I'm telling you guys, I cannot stress this enough. Again, you don't need another book, another video, another podcast, and you don't need another anything, baby. You just need to take the next step. All right, Pedro's Fun Fact. We're going to start to wrap this up. It's all sponsored by the Cool Kids All Access Digital Ball. Hey, down in the comments section, you've got the funlifecoaching.com. Go down there, click the link. Go and check out every single digital content library that we have. We're adding more little by little. The Master Your Fear Masterclass is about to get uploaded to there, so you're not going to want to miss that opportunity. But you can also schedule your one-on-one coaching call. And again, right now we've got the pricing disabled, so it's not going to cost you anything. Get on my calendar, and we're going to be able to help you, right? This isn't going to be a strategy session. I'm not going to try to recruit you into my program. I am going to give you a complimentary coaching call. Typically, they run about $150 to $250, depending on what you're wanting to do. But right now, we're doing these at no cost. It says an hour, but it really only takes about 30 minutes to get in there and do what we need to do. If you want to take longer, we got you. But again, all of a sudden, what's going to be happening is that you're going to be able to make room for the miraculous to happen in your life. I'm telling you guys, a year from now, you're going to be so amazed. But you got to start right now. You got to start today. All right. So the Pedro's Fun Fact says this: did you know that the average person spends 5 years of their life worrying? 5 years, guys. That's 43,800 hours you could have spent dancing, dreaming, eating tacos, right? Everything is done in moderation except tacos. Tacos, I have no control, baby. I'm sitting there telling you guys, let's flip that script today, right? Trade those hours of worry for hope, for hustle, for you getting out there and doing exactly what it is that you need to do to be able to live the life that you've always known you could live, guys. So cool kids, I want you to do something with me. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to ask yourself this question: what's next is filled with favor, faith, and a fresh start. I release the worry and receive the win. Focus on what's next, not what's been. Release the worry and focus on the win. That's what I want for you guys today, right here in the Cool Kids Club. And now I want you to tag somebody down below. Tag somebody that you're thankful for, grateful for, somebody that you want them to boost to boost their enthusiasm, to boost their excitement. And I want you to put down in the comment section what you're done worrying about and ready to win. Stop worrying about it. Look, like the story in the chapter 11 of Born to Win, that bowling ball, once it's been released, you have no control. All you can do is release it. So today, guys, I'm telling you, I want you guys to go out there to be more, to do more, and have more, because worrying takes stop worrying, right? Don't be anxious about anything, right? But through prayer, supplication, with thanksgiving, guys, get out there and do your thing. Big Mike, thank you for joining me this morning. But hey, listen, you're never too late. We leave these up for the replay. We get so many more people on the replay than what's on live. So thank you for joining on here. Appreciate you being on here. I want you guys to be able to do the thing that you've been put on this earth to do, because here's the thing: consistency is going to lead to your credibility. We've said that time and time again, and we're now almost 460 episodes documented in, and we are only just getting started. We're changing a few things, right? You guys know we're fixing to come off social media once we get to our 2-year mark. We've been going live since October 6th of 2023 with short little contents. We're going to break those down, repackage those, and kind of repurpose those, and we're going to help you guys get into the digital library to be able to go in there and access all those resources. So again, I'm giving you guys plenty of warning, but the time is coming near that this is about to come to not a complete halt, just a change in direction, because I want to be able to reach more people in a different way, guys. Thank you, love you. I love the dialogue. I love the comments, but I want to see your face. I want to get you in the room, not just with me. We're going to be bringing some guest speakers, some authors, some people that I get to hang and rub shoulders with, and you guys are going to be blessed just because. But guys, hey, again, thank you for joining me on this Win This Day Wednesday here in the Fun Life community. This is the Childlike Faith podcast for all you Christian entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale your business to be able to achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. Hey, join me tomorrow on Thriving Thankful Thursday as we continue to unpack chapter 11 of the book Born to Win by Mr. Zig Ziglar. Love you. Appreciate you guys. Adios.